everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of 5 Minute Fridays. I'm Miranda.
I'm Maggie.
And let's go ahead and dive right in. So, of course, we're streaming to YouTube at 1080p. You guys know that. We're using vMix Pro version 21. Have an awesome PC built from our Phil and Liam guys. Our PT Optics USB 20X camera. Using vMix Social on Kindle Fire. Make sure to drop us some comments. And, of course, our X-Keys XKU124 T-Bar with the video switcher key set.
Sweet.
So, what are we talking about today?
Oh, well, we are talking about Pixar and X-Keys, which actually is a love of both for me. X-Keys actually have been caught in the wild in many different Pixar studios on TV. We've seen it on commercials. So we're going to talk about that today.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys know about this section on our website. If you go to our utilization section on the website, there's a bunch of different categories that you can pick from to view and see how X-Keys are being used. And again, one of my favorite sections is the animation section and Pixar. So make sure to check that out.
Yep, and there's a couple really cool screen grabs. You can see up there, there's Finding Nemo in the upper left-hand corner. There's also going to be, there's also Inside Out, which is another really fun Pixar movie. And you can see the editors will actually mount X-Keys frequently. I think this is on a tablet, actually. It looks like it. It looks like a Wacom tablet. Yep, so that's a little handy way you can slide X-Keys in.
We also have another Inside Out one.
Yep, there's that stick again.
Finding Nemo, you can see the...
Yep, Finding Nemo, and actually that's our legacy USB 58 key that you see in that shot, and they've actually already converted over to the new 60 key. This picture is a couple years old, but they have continued to keep up with X-Keys. It made me so happy that they finally switched to the new stuff once the old stuff was discontinued, so that's really cool.
Yep.
And again, another legacy one.
Yep, and this one is actually with Toy Story.
Yay! One of our favorites.
And then Up.
Yep. Another legacy.
Really cool stuff. I love seeing our stuff actually being used like that and in movies. And I love telling people, oh, yeah, any Pixar movie, X-Keys has helped.
Absolutely. And the 58 key is similar with the 60 key, too, with the different sectioned off keys, which I think a lot of artists actually like. I think you and Dan both use that.
Absolutely.
That way it just creates an instant customized sectioned off layout. Of course, you can change it with keycaps, but that's always a popular design with them.
Yeah, it makes it really, really nice.
Yep. I should be looking.
A little bit. One fun image we have here is... Yeah. Yes, it is. But like Maggie said, we are both huge fans of Pixar and X-Keys.
Yep.
And we also like to dress up.
Halloween's fun here in the office. This was one year, and one of my favorite costumes, actually. So there we are.
Yep. All right. But...
Yep. So like we said, a lot of artists use them. A lot of the different, I'm sure colorists are using it.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of Adobe products. Basically, After Effects, anything that has shortcuts, again, use an X key for.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well,
I don't see any questions.
It looks like we're just about at our 5 minutes. May have been a fast 5 minutes, but that's okay. So we're going to say goodbye. We'll come back in the post show, and if you guys have any questions, please shoot us some.
Happy Friday.
Bye.
And we're back.
And we're back. All right. Looks like we do have a question on here.
Yep.
Is X-Keys main use for film and live stream?
Yep. And I actually got an email from this person today. He actually uses Raildriver, but he has purchased an X-Keys. So X keys are used in so many different industries. Live stream is just one that is fun to actually show them in use and something we can do in the office. But yeah, X keys are all over the place. Another reason to go check out the website. The utilization pages have all kinds of stories. And obviously, if you use Raildriver, that's all shortcuts too.
Yep.
So very similar concept.
That was a fish.
XC24 is good.
Well, like we said, many uses.
Now, what about DreamWorks? Well, Dan.
All right, let's see here. I can bring that up. Nope, right here. Let's see.
There we go.
Maybe. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. Yes, DreamWorks uses it as well. So, How to Train Your Dragons is one of the movies that we have showcased on here.
Yep, and you can see with that setup too, I really totally get why they're using an X keys, because you can see he's got the tablet, he's got another tablet, and there's really no room for a regular QWERTY keyboard, especially when you're trying to do shortcuts. So it just makes so much sense to me that they use X keys.
Yeah.
Maggie can run real fast. Oh, Rudy.
And I guess while we're here, in the whole animation section, I think we've touched on this before, but it's also used to control, like we used it, well, we didn't personally, but I mean, we're X keys, so I guess we did.
Yeah. We're taking credit for that.
Control Homer Simpson on one of their episodes that they did.
That was their live episode, actually. The only time I think they've ever done a live Simpsons episode.
Yes. And that was really cool. And I actually got to learn a little bit about that software at Adobe Max, and it was so cool. And I completely, because I do use X keys, I completely understood how they're using it. And I'm like, I need my X keys at every single class.
I don't remember the time, but I want to say it was less than 6 minutes. I'm going to give myself some credit on that. I think I'm still sweating, actually. My face is still red. Dan's all over the place. Homer. No,
Homer.
Yeah. I think that's basically it. Yes, Rudy, this is happening. Yeah, and actually, Disney itself uses our X keys not only in the animation part, but also in their financial offices. And I actually have a pretty close business relationship with a lady who's been working there for 30 years, I think. And they've actually converted over. So they have 60 keys in all of their finance departments. And they actually just sent us a card. It was a big Mickey card. And so it's just really neat to cross over from things we love, X keys use. It's just, it's a cool thing to be a part of. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Can you put your passwords? Yes, you can.
Absolutely. I do that. I have that on my X keys. I know Maggie has it on hers.
I actually have a couple keys restricted in hardware mode on my keyboard. That way you can't just change it accidentally. You actually have to go in and unrestrict it. So there's a couple different ways you can do that, but definitely you can do that.
Yep.
I don't know what that means. B-I-E-R. Can you elaborate what that is? I don't know if it's a German word. B-I-E-R. I'm not sure what that is.
I'm not sure either. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely. Shoot, if you have any questions too, please always feel free to email sales@piengineering.com or tech, TECH, @piengineering.com. We are always happy to answer questions.
Yep.
So I'm not sure what that is. Oh, Rudy. All right, well, I think that's it.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in today, and
have a good weekend. It's almost Christmas.
I know. Almost end of the year, almost Christmas. Hopefully you've all been good.
Maybe you get an X keys for Christmas.
Ooh, now that would be a good Christmas.
All right, cool. All right. Well, have a good weekend, guys.
Bye.
Bye.